Good afternoon, all. Thank you for joining me today. And I see we only have 6 people in the room. So I believe we should give a bit of time so that other students can join us. Before we start, I want you to comment your experience with the last assignment given to all of you. So I want to see your experience. Have you submitted your assignment? If you have submitted, tell me, what was the experience? Was it easy to use AI tools in order to do any type of assignment, mostly that one that relate to cybersecurity? So I want to see your comment, okay? Hi, I see Yaki, somebody Yaki. How are you doing? I'm good. Okay. I want to see a comment on the last assignment. Were you able to submit? Because I was busy. I couldn't go through your logbook to review what you've submitted. But I want to know your experience. Was this challenging? So I want to see your comment. Somebody was saying his issue is uploading the internship letter. His issue is uploading the internship letter. Okay, I see. I use comp data, that is PyCharm. Some of us were not part of the first class, unable to upload internship letter, access logbook. AI was easy, but I was not able to run the code in the Python environment of PyCharm. I keep getting errors. Okay, I see. Well, some of these challenges, like I've said, that is why you have the AI tool. If you have 1, 2, 3, 4 errors, copy the error and paste it in the AI tools. The AI tool will support you and help you with how you can be able to troubleshoot the problem. Okay. Always use the AI tools. If the AI tools help you to compose those questions, then you should be able to know how to solve it. So it's really easy. But like I know, if you use the tools, definitely it should be very easy for you to solve most of this problem. And for those that are complaining they cannot access their internship letter and logbook, I've mentioned earlier, you cannot be able to access the logbook while you have not been enrolled, because the first criterion is for you to enroll for the program, and after you enroll, you now have your acceptance letter, your admission letter. After having admission letter, you upload your passport. All these are criterion that's supposed to be met. So if none of these has been met, you cannot be able to access your logbook, because the logbook is tied to all this data. So it's a two-way verification. So if none of this has been uploaded, you cannot be able to simply access the logbook, because you are not a student. But we're going to share a survey for those that are still getting this type of problem, to see if it's something we can support them, or maybe they are not very competent. Believe you me, I know some of you haven't gone through the digital literacy course. So if you haven't gone through the digital literacy course, you cannot be able to do this, because you don't have the literacy, you don't have the basic knowledge to work with computer, in order to solve all these basic problem. Okay. All right. Somebody was saying the aspect of syntax was problem, but the AI was helpful. Only that if the AI solved the problem, my mark will be deducted. No, 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 no. Like I've said, 100% in this internship, we are relying on AI. So AI is our mentor, I and you. So whatever we are doing to fast track the whole processes, we are going to be using AI. Okay. Somebody, O'Malley, I have printed my acceptance letter, but I have not been able to upload it. Well, uploading, you have to go to the IDS portals where we have the page where you can be able to upload your acceptance letter. Okay, so you have to go through there. Maybe after this program, I will talk to my colleagues so that the Instagram chat will be open for all of you so that you can be able to interact with their colleagues. And I hope and believe they are going to support you on how you can be able to address some of these basic challenge. All right, so to save much time, today we are going to, last week, we engage on cybersecurity. So today we are going to deal with computer software engineering. Like I've said, the internship is all in one, okay? For cybersecurity student, for AI student, for software engineering, for blockchain. So today we are going to dive into software engineering. So basically, we are going to do something basic, and I believe most of you do have your computer right now, so we are not going to waste much time. All I want to explain before we start is that what we are going to do today is developing a website. Okay, because I know everybody know website. What is website? How does website work? And how do you get your own website? So today, our topic of discussion, theoretically, practically, is going to be centered around website development. How do we develop? How can we develop a website? And why do we even have a website? Well, first of all, when you talk of website, it simply means it's an online presence, okay? An internet presence where you can be able to tell people about what you are doing, or you want to give them access to some of the data you have, whether it is a business, whether it is, a government properties. Websites are used to easily give information to your end users without coming to your physical locations or a physical business address. Now, let's take example. And today, we have something very critical, which all of you will agree with me. We have something called digital trust, which I believe some of you that took software engineering, I discussed about digital trust. Now, if I ask you that I want to have your ATM card number and your PIN, how many of you can do that? None of you will do that. Maybe a few of you that will say, oh, I know Mr. Abdul, so he's somebody that I can trust. He's not going to eat my money. But you're not sure because we don't have any dealing that have to do with finances. But in the age of digital trust, somebody from your home, maybe your parent, your mother or your dad or your siblings, if they ask you, what is your ATM PIN? What is your card? Or give me your card, let me keep it for you. You won't give them. But today, in the age of digital transformation, all of us can go to the marketplace, be it is Jumia within Nigeria, be it is Konga, AliExpress, Amazon. We can freely go there and buy goods and services. And they will ask us to provide with their PIN card, ATM card with their PIN. And we do that freely. We don't care. We know that the owner of these people are not even within our country. So this is something called digital trust. So website creates that type of synergy between customers and businesses. So it means Today, if you have your business, maybe you're operating only within your locality, and you want to tell people about what you are doing. So one of the steps is to make sure that you have a website where the website can tell people about what you are doing, and also you can be able to collect data from these end users. I see most of the time, sometimes when I'm less busy, I used to check people's WhatsApp status, but it's once in month, 2 months, because I'm busy. So you see mostly ladies, they are selling bags, shoes, and a lot of materials that have been sold. But this is WhatsApp. It's not everybody. It's only people on your contact that can see that. So it means when you want to go further to tell much about what you are doing, one thing you can do is to make sure that you have the business concept in mind, and you have what it takes to build a website. And like I've said, building a website, well, I can say it is easy and sometimes difficult, but it is based on mindset. If you have the mindset, mostly what we are going to do today, we are going to develop a fully website with AI, fully website with AI. But this is just a basic website. Then from there, you can be able to take it up. You can take it up to add more content or make it more interactive, where you can be able to collect much data from your customers. Okay. So I believe now we all know what is a website. So, but what are those technologies that we can use to develop website? Well, the basic technologies that are used in developing website is simply HTMLs and CSS. What is HTML? I don't want to tell my story. The internet, the founders of the internet, they look at how can individuals from different geographical areas share research? Maybe I'm here in Abuja. I have an outstanding research that I want to share it with other people in the UK, in the US, Canada, Ghana, and all other part of the countries. Or maybe let's think internally within the country. So one thing is uh, uh, you must have a communication mediums. You must have a communication medium where you can give the people you want to share the data with them the access to do that. So the building of website or the technology, which is the HTML, it was meant to transmit data, just like what we are doing. Now, if you want to have an informations, you search on Google, you see a bunch of informations. Those pages you are seeing on Google or on Facebook, if you are using your browser, they are all based on HTML. These are the basic technology that are used in developing websites. So this HTML is the basic technology that is used to develop certain information or to encapsulate certain information and then share it with other users across the globe. But doing it, it means there are need to have the website address. Okay, website address. We'll talk about that. But today, let's look at the agenda. I think I have my agenda. So the agenda first is to install PyCharm, which I believe most of you have installed PyCharm. The next part of the agenda is to compose questions to ask the AI. The last part is to create a folder where these website pages can be, copied inside. Okay, and then bind domain meaning the website address. Then the last part is how do we make it accessible to other users? Okay, now coming back, without much wasting much time, I'm going to share my screen with you, and I hope all of you do have your computer with you and ready to follow me. Okay, so let me start sharing my screen right away. Please confirm from the chat box if you can see my screen, okay? If you can see my screen, please go ahead and chat me so that I will know. Can you see my screen? Oh, excellent. Okay, great. So I talked about the agenda for today. So this is the agenda, installing PyCharm. Already in our previous lectures, we discussed on everybody should install PyCharm for the purpose of this program. So I expect all by now do have PyCharm installed. The second part of the agenda is composing questions that will ask the AI. Okay, now if you can see my screen, this is the questions I asked the AI. I just type it, okay? So under questions, let me paste the questions that I asked the AI, and that is what we are going to use. But in your own part, don't be confined to what I asked the AI. You can have your own different concepts, business concept different from my own. What I'm asking the AI is based on website, okay, for agriculture, agricultural website that have to do with agric, okay, website about agric. Okay, I'm a farmer, if you don't know all, okay. So agricultural website. So look at the question I asked the AI. Develop an agricultural website with 3 pages. Page 1, home page. Page 2, services. Page 3, about us and location. The website should be styled using Bootstrap, CDN, and the primary color of the website is teal. Pictures and logo should be sourced from pre-pictures on the internet. Well, I believe this is self-explanatory questions. The only thing that I need to explain here is what is Bootstrap, okay, and what is CDN, and then what is style. Well, I asked the AI to develop a website for me, okay, and when developing the website, I want the AI to use something called Bootstrap. What is this Bootstrap? Well, Bootstrap is a kind of already made style. You know, some website you see them, they are not user friendly, right? Raw, skeleton. So the use of the Bootstrap, it is already style computer code that if you add on top of your website to make your website look much, much, much better. While the CDN in a simple term is a web resources, it's an online resources of this Bootstrap that you don't need to copy it and put it on your computer, okay? So that's all. So let's go and look at this. Now, after asking the AI, this is what the AI had given me, or what we'll do, let me copy it again, open a new tab so that we can all go together, okay? chatgtv.com, like all of you knows. If you don't know or you don't know the address, I always advise go on Google search, okay? When you go on Google search, type in chat, okay, GPT, okay? When you are there, always click on the second link, okay? Here we are. So what we need to do is to copy these questions I asked here. This is the question I asked. Develop an agricultural website with 3 pages. So you are on, maybe if you're a lady, you have a business that you do sell bags, okay? You do sell shoes and all that. You can ask the AI to develop your website. Well, my own, I'm trying to make it only 3 pages, okay? But you are on, if you have much of things to showcase, you can ask as many as you want, okay? But for the purpose of this training, I want to have only a website with 3 pages. With what? 3 pages, okay? So let me copy this and share with you in the comment section, maybe for those of you that want to use my own the questions I asked the AI, so you can go ahead and well, I think the chat only accepts few characters. So let me cut it into two. This is the first part. Let me cut it into two. The first part followed by the second part. Okay, so these are the questions divided into two. Okay, so after asking these questions, I will now click on the enter. Wait a minute and see what the AI is doing. Always give it time, don't just rush. Okay, I hope you can see how quick the AI is writing codes. In not less than a minute, we have the complete code that we can copy and paste. So you see, this is the structure. Now look at what this AI is suggesting for us. First, it's suggesting that we should create a folder, agriculture website, okay? Agriculture website, okay? Then inside the folder, we have index.html, which is my homepage that I asked. Then services.html, that the services page I asked. Uh, about us.html, which is about us and the location. Then it created another folder, which is called assets. Inside the assets, we have images. So one thing with this AI tool is when I ask question, the response that I'm going to have is different from your own response. Maybe in your context, you can see something completely different. But at the same time, you can ask the AI. That is what I said all time. Know what you are asking. You see, the AI now is suggesting that we should have all these pages in a different section. But what if we just want it in one page instead of wasting much time? So to do that, we can just quickly ask the AI, put everything in one page. Thus, make it a one-page website. So make the website one pager. Okay. Now let's see the tweak. So you see, it's now converting the website into one pager. Okay, instead of having all the website in a different section that's having different pages, is converting it into one pager. So before the AI finish writing this code, you all know that we must create a folder. Okay, we must create a folder. If you could remember, last week I have created a folder on my desktop which is called internship. So I'll go back to my desktop. Okay, this is the folder internship. Okay, I'm going to create another folder inside called agric-website. Okay, agric-website. Okay, agric-website. I hope you all can see that. Okay, so after doing this, let's go back and check to see if we have the code written completed by the AI. Okay. Now you see the code has been written complete. So what we need to do is to copy the code. But before then, you all know that there is need for us to find a file or to create a file that we can put all this content inside. Uh, like I've said, whatever you see in the code and you haven't understood it clearly, copy it and paste it in the chat box with the AI. The AI can explain much better, and you will have a very good answer on how to get clarified. Okay, so we are to create a page or a file called index.html. Now, earlier I told you that what we are doing, we are developing a website with HTML and CSS. What is HTML? You can ask the AI. I explained what is HTML before. But if you want to know more, ask the AI what is HTML. So HTML is just a short form of hypertext markup language. Now, what is this hypertext markup language? Like I've said, it's a language for the internet. Let's take example. If you travel to China and you only speak your native language, you don't even speak English, how do you expect to communicate with them? So it means you don't understand Chinese, they don't understand your native language. So HTML is the language for the internet. Okay, HTML is the language for the internet. Most of what you are seeing, whether you are WhatsApp, okay, whether you are WhatsApp on Facebook or what, they all comes from these basic HTMLs. So it is the main language of the internet. So if it's the main language of the internet, well, you can, if we now do a statistic, to find out the population of the world entirely. Maybe it's around 7 point something billion or 9 billion, the entire population. It is hard, if not even up to a 1% of the populations know what is the internet language. Not even 1%. It won't be up to 1%. So if majority of the world population doesn't know the internet language, and research have shown that most of the people in this world now, almost 80 to 75%, they are internet users, they are accessing the internet. So if that's the case, it means you must have somebody that can translate that internet language. Because what we are doing with the HTML in the internet language, we are writing our own internet language to tell people about what we are doing. So it means as long as the majority of the world population doesn't know about internet language, we need to have a translator, right? We need to have a translator. So that translator is web browser. The browser we have on our mobile devices, the browser we have on our computer, they are the middleman. So let's put it in simple terms. You travel to China, okay? You are from Nigeria, you only speak your native language. So it means for you to understand what Chinese man going to say, you must have somebody, a middleman. So in this part, what we are doing, we are writing HTML, that's the internet language, okay, while the translator is the browser. So it means in the middle, you have browser. At the other part, you have the HTML code. At the second part, you have the end users who want to see what is Jumia selling. Let me show you a simple example. Let's go to the what is the most popular website? Idafe, what's the most popular website? The most popular website that people access, YouTube. Okay, so let me go on YouTube. Okay, YouTube. Now you can see my screen, all right? Now, if you come to YouTube, okay, this is YouTube. Let me check some basic data on the YouTube. Maybe if I go under news, okay, when you go under news, you can see these different pages, different videos and different that. It means in your own heart, in your own mind, you can easily understand that, okay, this is news from these channels, okay, this is that on this and that. But behind the scene, let me show you to know that the browser is what is translating this internet language. If you have a computer, follow me, right click in any section, okay, like where am I? Can you see my cursor? When you right click, select view page source. View page source. As you click on view page source, this is the jargon that is on the YouTube. Can you see it? So for God's sake, who will understand this? And I said, this is the human translated language, okay? This is what is in YouTube, but the computer language is this one. This is the HTMLs and some other jargon. So it means you must have the middleman. So the use of this browser I'm using to view YouTube is to translate these content so that you don't see jargon like this. Okay, you don't see this jargon. All you see is videos that you go through and then select anyone and play. So do you understand? So it means the browser is the middleman, just like you going to the China. You have somebody who understands your language. You have somebody also who understands the Chinese. So if the Chinese speak his own part, the translator will translate it and tell you. You now tell it. So that's the use of the browser. Are we together? So let's go back. So for us to get a content that can be viewed on the browser, like I've said, it have to be on the HTML format, right? On the HTML code. So let's go back. When you check our code here, it says that we must create index.html. So it means whenever you are creating a HTML, you are creating a website, the file name must end with .html. That is what we call file extension. File extension. Are we together? So let me go back to my folder. Okay, this is my agricultural folder. Okay, what I will do, I'm going to rely on my PyCharm. Okay, I'm going to rely on my PyCharm. I'm going to open my PyCharm. Okay, when I click on PyCharm, give it a few minutes. There are a lot of text editors apart from PyCharm, but I like using PyCharm because it is multi-use. We can use it for data science, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and website development. So I'm going to click on File, okay, Open, okay. I'm going to open that folder I created on my desktop, okay. Then I'll go to my desktop, Internship, Agriculture, and then open this window. So you see, this is where I am, but don't worry about this file that is created by the PyCharm, just leave it. What we want is to have the .html website, file. So I'll click here, can you see? I'm on top of the folder, right click, new, you see, file, then index.html. HTML. Now I have index.html. So what I need to do quickly is to go back to my code. That's this code. I'll copy it entirely. Okay, I'll copy the entire code. Come back to my PyCharm. Okay, right click and paste it. So this is the entirety of my code inside here. Save it. Okay, I'll go to File, Save to make sure that it's saved. So it's already saved. You can do Save All. Okay, so as you can see from my PyCharm, I already have a shortcut. I have shortcut of browsers I have installed on my computer. I have Chrome, I have Firefox, I have Safari, I have Opera. So what this telling me is that from here directly, I can be able to view these source codes using our translator. Don't forget, guys, I said the browser is a translator of the HTML code. The browser is the translator of the internet page. Now, I know for us to go through this line and explain one by one, okay, it will take much of time. So, but the browser understood what we are trying to do, okay? All we need to do is to click on any of the browser here. I'm going to click on Chrome. Okay, so if it's not opening, what we'll do is we have to go back to the folder we created on the desktop, which is here, index.html. Double click on that file, give it a few seconds. You see, this is my website that I've developed. What to ask the AI to do, this is it. We have services, we have about, we have location. You see, we have everything in one page. Let's take example. I see that we have some pictures that are not showing. Why the pictures are not showing? Because the pictures are not mapped to the website. So let's go back to the code, okay? Okay, so this is my code. Let's go back, let's go down here. You can see these explore our services. When you go back here, you see explore our services. If you check uh, soil health and consultation, if you move down, you can see soils health and consultation. If you want to change these, maybe dash make money and save it. When you save, you have to refresh the browser, okay? You see, make money is added. Do you see how easy it is? Maybe I want to change the agricultural solutions to my own business name. Okay, agricultural solution. Let's go back, up. Okay, you see it? Agricultural solution. So I can change this to this is my business and save it, refresh. You see it have changed. So it means you can put your business name here. So that is how easy it is to develop a website using AI. But like I've said, you want to add more and more and much content. All you need to do go back to the uh, go back to the what do you call it? Go back to the code editor here. Okay. When you go back to the code editor, you can change it manually like updates in changing the business name. But if you want to use the browser, okay, you want to use the AI, you can ask the AI to modify most of these. You can ask the AI. Let's ask the AI add additional pages in bracket. Maybe I can say it gallery. Okay, marketplace. Okay, hit enter and give it few seconds. You see the AI is adding more and more pages, so you don't have to go back and start adding those things manually. Don't be lazy. You can watch other video content on YouTube, on Udemy, and the rest of platform that you can enroll for courses so that you can learn more on how to deal or how to develop a professional website. Okay, so this is done. I'll copy the code. Okay, I'm going to copy it here. Come back to the text editor, Control A to highlight it all, delete the old one, Control V to paste the current one I copied, and save it. When you do that, like I've said, you can use the browser, but before this open, if you click here, before it will open, it will take a few seconds. So if you click, you have to exercise patience to give it a bit of time to load and show in the browser. But if you don't have that patience, what you do is go back to your folder where you save the file, double click on it, and you see the remaining pages has been added. Home, services, gallery, marketplace, about us, location. Okay, if I click on gallery, you see I have gallery here, but I don't have pictures. You see marketplace. If I click on marketplace, I can see buy now. About us, you see I can see about us. Location, see I can see location. So I hope you are understanding. All right, so if the pictures, we can work on the pictures manually, me and you right now. Yeah, we can work on the pictures. We can get pictures from the internet and then add the asset folder, and then we can be able to have all the pictures ready. If you want us to add the pictures, please tell me on the comment section so that we can work together on how to get good pictures and then add it. Kabir Ibrahim said, yes, sir. Only one person wants us to do the pictures. So it means all of you can do yes. Okay. So if we want to add the pictures from the internet, let's first go back and look at the dimension. I don't want to bring more technical terms here. What is dimension? What is this and that? But you see, this is the URL for the pictures that we have. Okay, let's start from the first one. We have hero section. The hero section is like a slider. Okay, what the AI is doing for us here is keeping a placeholder. If you copy this URL, okay, we copy this URL and go back to the browser, okay, and paste it, you see that it's just a placeholder, nothing. Okay, so it means when we are looking for a picture on the internet, we have to look for a picture with this dimension, 1500 by 600. So we copy the dimension. So I'll go to Google search, okay. Any agri picture with dimension of, okay, so let me hit enter and then go to images. So you can see we have some good images. Some of them will be based on our dimensions, some will not be, but I'll copy this one, okay. Click on this, visit the site so that we can have the full dimension of the picture. But you have to be careful whenever you are doing real website, not for training purpose. Whatever picture you're loading, make sure that it doesn't have copyright, so that your company will not be listed or something. You won't break any legal protocols. Okay, get your own pictures by yourself. So let me say hero section. That's the name of the pictures. Hero. That's okay, let me just say hero. Okay, and then go back to your folder. Okay, the internship agric website. Okay, I need to create another folder called assets. Okay, assets. Okay, inside the asset folder I will save the heroes. Okay, now I have a picture. If I go back to the folder to be sure that we have the picture saved, this is the folder we have created and this is the image loaded. This is the image. So if we want to add this image to the hero section, we have two ways. The easiest way is, the easiest way is to copy this image URL. If it's open, some will not be open. If you copy the image URL, okay, I copy it, let me open another tab and hit enter. You can see I only have the picture here, only this one. So I can copy the URL directly, which is the most easiest part. The advantage of this is if you host the website, anytime the owner of the pictures remove it from the website, you won't be able to have it. But have the pictures internally in the folder you created for the project, that becomes your picture permanently, unless you delete it from the project folder. So understand the two concepts, okay? Now, going back to the PyCharm, that URL I copied, okay? What I need to do is to first quickly paste in the link. When you paste the link, go back to the browser and refresh your page. Let's see. So do you see? We'll have the entire pictures added on our website. But mind you, you can see that the dimension of the pictures is very, very, very big. So it means we have to ask the AI. We can ask the AI to impose the width and height of the pictures to 1,500 by 600. I don't want to be doing things manually because we said we are going to be using AI. We could have gone back to this section, hero section, go back to the AI tool, ask the AI, where is my tab? Okay, where am I doing that? I think Google Chrome. Okay, so ask the AI here that make the picture, okay, in this section 1500 by 600. Paste in the code. You'll see what will happen. Give it few seconds. Give it few seconds. You see? So it means what the AI have done to us is just few things. This line, that is what was added. We could have done it ourselves manually, but we are not here to learn how to do all this by ourselves. Rather, we are leveraging on the AI to do all this. So we copy this entire code and replace it with what we have here. You see? So this is the hero section. Delete this one, paste the other one, save it. When you save it, open the browser, refresh. So you see, it has reduced to 1,500. So it means if you also want to shrink it down, what you need to do, you already know how to do that. You can change the number here. Maybe I want it to be, I want it to be 1,600 by 700. I will save it. I will now go back, refresh. You see, it has increased. If it's not okay for me, I also go and make it 1,700. Okay, refresh it. You see, it's expanding. Also here, I want it to be 1,800. 1,800 by 800. Save it. Refresh. That is how easy it is to add pictures on your websites. I believe we have done a lot, and you guys have seen how easy it is to develop a website using an AI tool. But mind you, using AI does not guarantee you to develop everything fully, to develop a complete website fully without having to have basic knowledge of how websites work. The fundamentals is having the knowledge and then knows what to tell the AI tools. If you don't know what to tell the AI tools on what to do, you will end up doing a lot and you won't have what you are expected to have. First, when you have a business, put in mind that you must have the concept of what the business is about. Okay, use the AI tools. If you have experts around you, add the expert experience and the AI, then you can be able to do your website. So I think that's what we have for today. Your second assignment is everybody should go and develop his own or her own website using the AI, what we've done. So our next lectures, we are going to learn on how to make it, how to host it, so that other people can be able to access it. Like what I've done now can only be accessed within my computer. What if we want other people to access it from different part of the world? So it means we need to create a website address and then copy the entire folder of our website into that web address, and then people from anywhere can be able to access our website. This is at a basic level. At advanced levels, you will be creating a marketplace or maybe an e-commerce website where you want people to put their credit card and buy from you. But that takes time before people trust your business and put their card. But in a nutshell, this is how to develop a simple website using an AI tools. I hope you understand. So before we go into asking questions, I want to rate your understanding on the scale of 1 to 10 or 0 to 10. 0, it means you didn't understand anything. Okay? 0 to 10, please rate yourself. Let me see in the comment section. I want to see your understanding. Kabir Ibrahim, 9%. Namir Lawan, 8%. Coding Scenario, 10%. Khalid, 9%. Temin, 9%. Umar Peter, 10%. Umar, 7%. Nuruddin, 10%. Ghost Time, I hope this is not my ghost time, 9%. Idris Ibrahim, 8%. Said Ibrahim, 9% from my side. Muhammad, 10 over 10. So, Tope, what happened, 2%? Tope, please, can you answer? Tope rated 2%. That means not up to average. That means you didn't understand anything. Tope, please, can you chat? Tell us why 2%. If you need a guide, so we can be able to talk to some other people so that they can support you, because we are here to guide, okay? 7 over 10%. Okay, so I'm happy more than 95% or 97% of the class really understood and were able to read very well. So like I've said, your assignment for today is go back home, design your website using the AI based on any business concept you have. Any business concept you have. Okay, so I'm going to start asking questions. Answering questions. Yeah, Curiosity Core, go ahead and ask your questions. Please, can somebody help us with the 2 assignments? The first assignment is developing AI threat modeling system. It means if you are not part of the first class, what I will advise is for you to go back and watch the video, and that will guide you much better on how you can go about the assignment, okay? Yes, ask all your questions. I can see it from the comment section. Ross AK, I joined late. My network was going off. Please, I will need assistance to understand. Well, I'm happy that all what we are doing is recorded. Okay, this is a live program. Whatever I'm saying is recorded. We are live, and that is why we can chat. I can see things, and you can reply. Okay, so it's a live program, and it's recorded. So it means after the program has ended, you can go back and watch the video, and then clarify any issues you have based on the guide we follow, okay? Sir, can I use VS Code? Yeah, we have thousands of editors. If VS Code is good for you, you can go ahead and use VS Code. VS Code is lighter, very light. Okay, you can use it. If there are any AI or can ChatGPT combine UI UX design to HTML and CSS code? Well, there are thousands of tools. Idape, I think there is one, if you do Pigma design, what were the tools? Webflow. So you can use Webflow. Webflow can quickly convert it. So you can reply to them. You can use Webflow. If you use Pigma or Adobe XD or any of the UI, any of the prototyping tools, they can quickly convert it for you. Some of them are free, some of them you have to make a payment, monthly payment or one-time payment, okay? Sir, the link will download a logbook is not working. I think logbook is working, right? Can you share it in the link for them? Okay, share and share it again so that they can go about it and download. I tried changing my password, it's showing that the token is required for. How can I do? We'll address this issue, resetting password. How do I fill out the logbook corresponding with the 6-month period? We have answered this question last week. Your internship started last week, so don't worry about the time that has not been covered, okay? How can one add personal pictures? Okay, well, we haven't covered this part. He was asking how do he add personal picture. Ask the AI tool. It's very simple. It's the most easiest part. We have already downloaded the pictures from the internet and attach it. So if you want to add your personal pictures, all you need to do is to reference it. Go back to the AI tool, ask how do I add my personal picture? It will quickly show you how to do that. Okay? But you have to make a reference where the pictures is safe. Sir, does PyCharm has a debugging features? Yes, a lot. That's one of the most beautiful part of PyCharm. It can help you to debug code line by line. Okay. I hope you will provide new link to upload acceptor letter for us to access our logbook. Please, Dafe, share that with them again. How to upload, where to upload their Sir, did you not touch the second way of adding pictures? Okay. I think we have spent like an hour. So they want us to do to make a practice on how to add personal pictures. So like I've said, it's very simple to add a personal picture. But as long as some of you who are insisting they want to see that, I think let me share my screen, okay, and then show you, okay. Okay, I'm going to share my screen back, okay. So if you want to add pictures, already we have done the difficult part, which is in our project folder internship, we have our folder called Agri website, and then inside Agri website, we have assets, another folder. Then we have this picture we downloaded, hero.jpg. Now we want to add this hero.jpg. All you need to do is as simple as this. You see this code that was edited by the AI tools? All you need to do is go back, copy the code, enter the chat box of the chat GTP, ask that change the URL or change the picture, okay, link to my picture in the assets folder that is called hero.jpg. Okay, paste the code. You see, I copy this code here. I then type in this change the picture link to my picture in the asset folder that is called hero.jpg. Hit enter. Do you see? So simple. So simple, very simple. So what I need to do, I don't need all this. What I need is just to copy this, only this one, okay? Copy it, go back to the PyCharm, okay? Replace this one, remove this, and paste this one. That means I have my picture in the asset folder, okay? Okay, so this is wrong. The directions or the location of the pictures is in asset. Look at asset here. Then inside there's hero.jpg. To make sure that it's working, if you are using PyCharm, hold command if you are using Mac. If you are using Windows computer, hold control and click on the hero.jpg. You'll be able to see the picture directly on your text editor. So that means it is going to work. But if it didn't work, if you are using PyCharm, it means it's wrong. The location or how you set the picture is not how we set it in this guideline. Okay, save it. When you save it, open the browser. Okay, or let me say, go back to the folder of the project, open the index.html. Still, you have the same picture. So that is how easy it is. Okay, to do it. Maybe for some of you who said, it's the same picture. So let's get my own picture, my own personal pictures from the internet, so that we'll be sure what we are doing is correct. Okay, let me get any of my pictures from the internet, then we can be able to use it. Okay. Okay, let me take this one. This is a YouTube video, but let me just get the picture only. Let me save it. Okay, look at it. I'm saving this picture in the internship, agri website, asset. The name is going to be Abdul. Let me give it Abdul. Okay, now see. If we save this and go back to PyCharm, if you check the asset folder, you now end up having two pictures, abdul.jpg, okay? But look at the extension. The other one was .jpg, while this one is .jpeg. So what I need to do is to change this last one here to abdul.jpg. If I click on this and I didn't see this, it means what I'm saving is wrong, okay? So let me save it. Go back to the browser. Okay, hit enter. You see the pictures have changed to that one that I've downloaded. I hope I have answered your question. I want to see from the comment section. I hope I have answered your questions. Those that ask, they want to see how to add their personal picture. I hope it's clear now. Excellent. All right. Thank you very much. This is 1 hour, 3 minutes. If we have any questions that I haven't answered, please go ahead and ask your questions so that we can end the session for today. All right. Thank you so much. Like I've said, always do research on your own. Do not only leverage on what you are guiding you through. We are still learners. We are learning every day, every day, every day we are learning. So you can do more research, study more documentation, you become more and more experienced than us. I believe some of you that are in this class are more experienced than all of us. So, but it's for the purpose of learning. So learning is a continuous process. I encourage you all to go ahead and explore more content on how you can become good in what you are doing. Gentlemen, young Nigerians like me, today world is all about information technology. Whenever you are doing any type of business, wherever you are from, the more you know this technology, the more you become good in what you are doing, and the world must move with you. That's the reality. If you know technology and you are very good in what you are doing, you are an asset. In the next 10, 20, 30 years, people must appreciate you and people must work with you. So do research. Do not hesitate in asking questions. Do have good friends around you that can guide you on whatever you don't understand. You have a lot of resources, AI tools are there, YouTube is there, a lot of documentation are there. Become expert. Thousands of Nigerians have graduated from university they don't have work doing. Why? Because most of us believe that it is government that will give us job. The government want people like me and you that can create businesses, that can have more technological experience. And that is the purpose of the Ideas Project, for you to be able to gain more experience, for you to be able to get job on your own without depending on the government. Thank you very much and see you next week. Bye for now. My name is Aliyu. I'm currently in Indonesia. I'm experiencing some challenge with generating the logbook, uploading certain required items such as the certificate for my Coursera. Okay, we are going to share this so that we are going to open the Telegram channel so that you guys can communicate and support one another. Thank you and bye for now.